got 'em all, bitch.
Introducing Dr. Philip Johnson with this game, you dig?
What's good? Today I want to throw some paint where it ain't, and say what most can't. I want to unpack many of the modern dating concepts that I believe are very misleading and promote misinformation. Here is some high-level game. The reason I say this is that when you examine the emergence of perspectives such as the black pill, red pill, and various dating coaches like Andrew Tate, Fresh and Fit, Kevin Samuels, or any others you could name, it becomes evident that this space offers a rather damaging perspective to young men. I firmly believe that the perspective I am presenting offers a more nuanced outlook that will lead to a more impactful and engaging relationship between men and women. So, first, let's delve into the history, not only of Western society but also of the global culture. Western society emerged with the rise of capitalism in Europe, exemplified by entities like the East Indian Company's conquest of India and the African Royal Company's financial success in the African slave trade. These historical developments are relevant to dating, and here's why. Much like Karl Marx's idea that the economic means of production in a society affect the superstructure, which includes culture, we need to understand that dating is influenced by economic factors. In the 1400s, with the inception of currency, culture was reshaped around this concept. While it may not be the same as modern currency, it established the foundation for a culture built around the idea of money. This shift disrupted the value dynamics in interactions between men and women. Imagine yourself as an American male living in a Western society. Your perspective aligns with traditional beliefs, just as the young women you seek to date. Both parties place a high value on money. However, it's essential to recognize that in contemporary American society, currency itself lacks intrinsic value. Instead, its value is determined by the institutions and governing bodies in power. Consider this. When you walk down the street, ponder the monetary worth of everything around you. From your apartment complex to the highway, you can see vast sums adding up. The cars, their insurance, the infrastructure, bridges, roads, buildings. It all contributes to a collective worth that can reach trillions of dollars. This realization highlights the inherent meaninglessness of money. In the realm of dating, many men adhere to the perspective that to attract women, they must possess specific attributes. Dating coaches often emphasize the need to be in good shape or to have substantial wealth to afford lavish dates. These ideas have become ingrained in our culture and are seen as markers of a man's worth. However, this obsession with monetary value has more to do with deficiencies in men than anything else. It's a reflection of valuing oneself based on currency, which ultimately stems from a history of being conquered or devalued. This pattern is especially prevalent in cultures that have experienced colonization or have long histories of enslavement. In various cultures that have dealt with colonization or have long histories of enslavement, you often find certain patterns. These patterns reflect a significant aspect of self-perception, particularly in relation to the value of money. By elevating the value of money, a man can unintentionally place himself in a weakened position. He might believe that to capture a woman's attention, he must demonstrate a level of affluence monetarily. This mindset, whether conscious or subconscious, essentially devalues his own masculinity. It makes him think that he must rely on his financial status to gain a woman's interest. Consequently, this perspective can lead women to view men through the same monetary lens, objectifying them based on their financial worth. This is where many men face challenges. Often, they follow traditional paths to attract the women they desire. This often involves taking a woman on a date, paying for her, and attempting to convince her that they are physically attractive, financially stable, and socially desirable. In essence, they operate from a position of weakness, not embracing the mindset of a true conqueror. Let me illustrate this point with an example. Recently I watched the movie Ant-Man and the Quantum Realm. In this movie, one of the female characters accidentally finds herself trapped in the quantum realm, a place devoid of currency, race, or societal definitions. She encounters a character known as Kang the Conqueror. Kang's traits are extraordinary, and they are notably absent in certain groups, particularly among men from certain ethnic backgrounds. This female character describes Kang as the most brilliant man she has ever met, emphasizing the unique environment in which they interact. In this simulated setting, Devoid of currency or societal constructs, Kang's true value shines through. Let that marinate one time. He offers something more profound than monetary wealth. As a result, the woman cannot clearly define her feelings toward him but acknowledges his brilliance. Kang, in return, offers to help her see her daughter in exchange for her assistance in fixing his ship. This alliance leads to countless hours of collaboration, driven by a shared purpose. This starkly contrasts with modern dating dynamics. Men in Western societies often lack the strong foundation needed to shift women's focus toward other valuable attributes beyond monetary worth. When pursuing a woman, many men tend to concentrate solely on physical and sexual aspects. They may not realize that women extract value from them in three primary ways: physical satisfaction, social validation, and monetary worth. In today's society, men frequently operate as the providers, which places women in a position of power in relationships. This dynamic often benefits women more than men, as traditional cultural ideals have created an imbalance. Before entering the dating scene, men should identify a greater purpose beyond immediate physical or emotional satisfaction. This purpose should be significant and resonate with their desired goals. Whether it's starting a business, pursuing a fitness endeavor, or any other aspiration, it should drive them. When dating, men should bring this purpose with them and assess whether the women they meet possess qualities that align with their goals. For instance, if a man aims to start a fishing company and he meets a woman with an economics background, he should approach her with a proposition. He can explain that he doesn't seek immediate physical intimacy, but instead wishes to collaborate. He offers to work together to develop the most efficient plan to achieve his goal, emphasizing how it would mutually benefit them. In this way, men can redefine the direction of their relationships and break away from the traditional paradigms of dating. When men bring a strong sense of purpose and ambition into their dating lives, they fundamentally shift the dynamics of their relationships. Instead of being solely focused on physical attraction or short-term satisfaction, they establish a connection rooted in shared goals and aspirations. This not only fosters a deeper understanding between partners, but also creates a sense of partnership and mutual growth. In this context, dating becomes a journey where both individuals work together towards common objectives. It transforms the idea of winning over someone into a cooperative effort to achieve shared dreams and ambitions. This shift in mindset can profoundly impact the quality and longevity of relationships. Moreover, by prioritizing shared values and goals over material wealth, couples can build relationships that are less susceptible to external pressures and financial fluctuations. When the foundation of a relationship is built on shared interests and personal growth, it becomes more resilient and adaptable to life's challenges. Furthermore, this approach allows both men and women to break free from traditional gender roles and expectations. It promotes equality and encourages women to pursue their own ambitions and interests, knowing that they are valued for their individuality and contributions beyond monetary worth. In this new paradigm, men are not merely providers, they are partners and collaborators. They seek women who inspire and challenge them intellectually, emotionally, and creatively. Relationships based on shared purpose become sources of support, motivation, and personal development for both parties involved. To implement this perspective effectively, men should take the following steps. Discover your purpose. Spend time reflecting on your passions and ambitions. Identify a purpose that goes beyond the pursuit of wealth or physical gratification. What do you want to achieve, create, or contribute to the world? Embrace self-improvement. Work on developing yourself physically, intellectually, and emotionally. Confidence and self-assuredness play a significant role in attracting partners who share your values and aspirations. Seek like-minded individuals. When dating, look for women who share your goals, interests, and values. Engage in conversations that revolve around your ambitions and passions. Communicate your intentions. Be open and honest about your intentions from the beginning of a relationship. Express your desire for a partnership built on shared purpose and personal growth. Collaborate and support. Encourage your partner's ambitions and provide support in pursuing their goals. Celebrate each other's successes and work together to overcome challenges. Value individuality. Recognize and appreciate the unique qualities and contributions of your partner beyond financial considerations. Signing out.